Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the coin. Welcome to yet another live stream. We are bringing this every single day. As long as God keeps us alive, as long as God keeps us healthy, we're going to try and be here on a regular. This is all we have. This is all we have. We have each other. This is all we have now. Every single season for the past 3 seasons, we're in this predicament. We're in this problem. And each other is all we have. Each other is all we have. We're all suffering once again. And on top of the results not going our way, we are now suffering in terms of potentially some players being doubtful for the upcoming game against Wolves. Like as if we don't have enough issues already. Now, question is, can the B team, can the so-called B team, can you step up? You know, the B team that a lot of us were so excited about, so wanting that, yeah, they need an opportunity. The B team is balling. Chelsea are so blessed. We can have 2 different 11s. We can have 2 sets of starting 11s, one in the Premier League, one in the Conference League. And now there are certain A-team players that are potentially doubtful. They've got a bit of injury cloud around them. How effective are they going to be? Even if they are selected by chance, let's just say, how effective can they be? Are we potentially pushing them to the limit where they could break down even more? So we have the B team, right? We've got the B team. We've got the depth. We have all of these players that we can bring in. Come on, Miz, what are you worried about? We've got the depth. Well, some of the depth don't really want to be here at Chelsea Football Club either. Some of the depth don't feel the love. Some of the depth are not good enough. Big up to each and every one of you guys that has tuned in. Thank you so much. Like always, big up. Big up to Alan Swami. Good evening from New Zealand. Big up to my New Zealand brother. Big up to Chelsea boy 1234. Val and my man. Big up, Miz. Enjoyed yours and Fast Show. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that. We'll have a pre-recording on my channel sometime today, which I'll upload probably tomorrow. Big up, Bruno. Good to see you, Daniel. Miss, we could be 8th before we play Wolves on Monday. We only 3 points off 8th spot, and it's not good enough. Of course it's not. Of course it's not. Bis, big up. Hey, Miz, bro, your videos keep me a little sane. Although can't lie, I want to pull my hair out. Easy fixable solutions, but no SDs, and the owners want to run us into the ground. Appreciate it, brother. As I said, we are all who we got. We've only got each other to look after each other now. That's it. We as a community, we need to make sure that we look after ourselves. Because Chelsea, our owners, our sporting directors, our team, our manager, none of them are really connected to the football club, are they? None of them feel the way we feel about the football club. They're just there, right? They're just there. They're running a business. It's a business. They're there for the business. Big up, Narayan. Big up. Joe, big up to you. I'm from Nigeria. Big up to all the Nigerian fans out there. Nehemia, good to see you, my man. Miz, the sporting director should be sacked, and we record no midfielders. Brother, no one's sacking the sporting directors. The owners love these sporting directors. They love them. Kamal, big up to you. Big up is as an outsider looking in. I'm very surprised with the lack of professionalism in the Chelsea squad. Gone are those days when Fernando Torres was on the bench without making any noise. Yeah, bro. Like, I just tweeted out that we used to have Drogba, Lampard, Ashley Cole, John Terry, Peter Cech, and so many more. And even the generation after, Eden Hazard. Do you know what I mean? Kante, Diego Costa. Like, even the generation after was sublime. And now look at who we got. It's night and day, man. It's night and day. And look, we have a serious problem now. Look, some of these players, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sure if you've seen the latest news. The latest news is that Cole Palmer, Romeo Lavia, after playing 56 minutes, is doubtful. Again, we need to talk about Romeo Lavia. But Romeo Lavia, Cole Palmer, Enzo Fernandez, and Levi Colwell, they're all doubtful. None of them participated in the latest training session. We'll see whether they participate this today for any of the training sessions. Now, look, I don't expect all four not to be available. Then again, it may happen against Wolves. But I do expect maybe some of them not to be available. And if I reel out these names, Lavia, Palmer, Enzo Fernandez, and Levi Colwell, they're proper A-team players. They're important players for us. Take away even one of them, and we're struggling because we don't have enough coverage. Take away Cole Palmer. Yeah, we can put in João Felix, but where's João Felix's mindset going to be, knowing that he's not really an important player for Chelsea Football Club? And there's rumors that he's potentially looking to leave Chelsea Football Club. These are human beings. We need to understand. Some people may say, Miz, you're thinking too much into it. He's an employee of Chelsea Football Club. He's going to get an opportunity to play, and you go out there and you do best. No, I'm sorry. It doesn't work that way. These are human beings. João Felix, so far in the season, has not been an important player for Chelsea Football Club. That is the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so. Okay, Enzo Maresca doesn't utilize him. Enzo Maresca only utilizes him when it's his last resort. We have seen he is reluctant to use João Felix. He's very reluctant. And partly I blame him, partly I don't blame him. Where I blame him is, come on, man, you've got a player, try and utilize him. Where I don't blame him is, it's not the player that he wanted. Once again, we built a squad for this man. He didn't even want any of these players. But we're in a predicament. Cole Palmer, potentially. Cole Palmer, he fizzled off. Once he got that hit against Bournemouth a few days ago when we played, once he got that hit on his ankle, he fizzled off after that. The second half from Cole Palmer was pathetic. He was a pedestrian. So now what? All right, João Felix, you're in. Where's João Felix's mindset going to be? So that's Cole Palmer. Romeo Lavia. Romeo Lavia is so damn important for the setup. So damn important. And he played well in that first half against Bournemouth. He was actually pretty good. But once again, 56 minutes. All he played was 56 damn minutes. And this guy is doubtful. Wow. At this point, brother, maybe just leave football. Just play chess. Play Nintendo. Play PlayStation. He just came back. He just literally came back. And he's doubtful again. How are we meant to operate? How are we actually meant to operate this way? How are we actually meant to run a football club where one of the key players is never... He's made out of glass. He really is. And I'm not saying it's his fault. I'm not having a go at him for being injured. This is what Romeo Lavia is. It's much like Reece James. If anything, I think Romeo Lavia is probably worse. Lavia has barely played any games for us, man. Barely. Last season, this season, half of the season gone. And we have midfield covers. You know what the crazy part is? We have midfielders. We don't even need to buy them. We've got Uguchuku in Southampton. That's my second preference. And we've got Andre Santos, but we're reluctant to call them back. We're reluctant. I don't know. These SDs, these directors, they've already said they're never wrong, right? They're never wrong. I don't know what is stopping them from bringing some cover in midfield. Who's our midfielder now? Romeo Lavia is doubtful. Okay, no problems. Or play Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo again. Play them, and put them in the mud. Keep playing them, and put them. But Enzo Fernandez, ladies and gentlemen, is doubtful as well. Enzo Fernandez is doubtful too. So Romeo Lavia, I don't think we're going to risk him. Caicedo, thank God, he's still fine, but we're probably going to run him to the ground. And Enzo Fernandez is doubtful. Now, Enzo Fernandez might just play on. God knows how fit he might be. He might just play on. But then what? Then who do we have? Who we got as cover? Some academy players coming through. We're going to bring some academy boys. Go out there and help us get top 4. KDH, I don't even know where this guy is, KDH. There's no news. Last we heard was he was ill or injured or something like that. But this guy doesn't play either. Daniel's saying probably KDH or Vega. A player that is wanting to leave the football club. Vega. A player that is incapable of playing in the Premier League anyway. Vega. Player that wants to play CB. He wants to play centre back. Not my words. Coming from Fabrizio Romano. Coming from David Ornstein. He wants to play CB. Now we want to throw him into midfield. Where will the mindset be for these players? This is what I mean. What a shocking building of the squad. What a shocking summer transfer window. Now we don't even have players. And this was the period, December and January. Most difficult moment of the season. And this is where it's all crumbling. Winless in 5 matches. Several players looking to leave the club. Their mind is not here at Chelsea. And now we have some of our A-team players who are doubtful. They're slowly getting injured, picking up small niggles, this, that, the other. It's a recipe for disaster. And this is exactly what Maresca said. One of the journalists asked him, Maresca, how are you finding January? He said, disaster. This was Maresca's word. He said, disaster. How could they not see this 6 months ago? How could they not see when they're building up the team, when they're building up the squad, the fixtures that are coming up, how jam-packed it is? And do they have a team adequate to help out Enzo Maresca? How could they not see this? How could they not see that João Felix is a player that Enzo Maresca never wanted? It's been well documented. Once again, not my words. I can see it as a fan. I know a lot of you guys can see it as a fan. But once again, it doesn't matter what we see. Enzo Maresca doesn't trust. Enzo Maresca doesn't really trust Renato Vega. Or KDH. He never wanted him. A lot of people are saying, oh, but he knew him from Leicester. No, but he never wanted him. Once again, well documented from proper sources, good journalists coming out and saying he never wanted KDH. So we find ourselves in this in this predicament now, in this mess. And we are coming up against a team that is fighting in the relegation zone, where they will fight. They will bring the war. They've already had one of their managers sacked this season. This is their second manager of the season. They're not here to fool around. See, I hate when I see people like this when they comment, like as if they know me. Miss, but 6 months ago you were also happy with the window and weren't saying this. When? Live chat. For the people that actually know me, for the people that actually see my videos on a regular, tell me the moment where I was happy 6 months ago with the window. Tell me where the moment I was happy. I don't know where Sam Keen, I don't know whether he's mistaken me for someone else, because brown people, we look the same. I don't know whether you saw another brown guy, you thought it's me. I'm not sure. Please find anywhere where I've said, oh, what a window. All I said was, yeah, Sancho and Pedro Neto, probably the only two. But the other ones, I've said it from the get-go. João Felix, unnecessary. Renato Veiga, okay, wow, whatever. Mark Gu, I didn't even know who this guy was. How can I even be happy? And then Sam King goes on to say, when we went 15 unbeaten, please, Sam, you don't watch me. You don't watch me. You don't watch me. Even throughout our unbeaten streak, I was saying, man, the defense is leaky. Defense is leaky. And we are really just getting away because we score a lot of goals. I hate how people, they don't watch, they don't say, like, know me, and then they want to put all of these accusations on me. It's easy now to criticize in hindsight. It's just bad form. We have, that's all. It's just bad form. That's all. Brother, this brother Sam Kidd, this is the thing, man. This is the issue with our fan base. Basic thinking, basic level thinking. Not, it's just bad form. We have, that's all. Sam King, newsflash. We've been like this for the past 3 seasons. Under the new ownership, since the new ownership has taken over, we've been like this for the past 3 seasons. This isn't just bad form. That's all. It just didn't just happen now. It's been happening every season. But why am I going to talk to Sam King? Sam King's a basic fan. He's a basic fan. And you know what the problem is? There's a shitload of basic fans out there who can't think at a deeper level, and the owners and the directors, they love it. Because why? For these basic fans out there, they can just drop these, oh, there's a Garnacho coming, there's a Adeyemi coming, there's this coming, there's that coming, and they, oh wow, yeah, owners are trying to do something, they're bringing players, yeah, because you're basic. It's too easy to manipulate you. Lumen saying, Miz, are you a special fan? No, I'm not a special fan, but I'm a fan that actually likes to think a lot deeper. I'm not a basic fan. I can say that proudly. I'm not a basic fan. I like to think a little bit deeper, go beyond. And we should all practice that. Us fan base, we should all practice that. Don't be basic. Learn, listen, understand, communicate, have a conversation, get into discussions, get to know what others are saying. You like Chelsea Football Club? No, you like it, right? You like it. Well, breathe it. Understand it. Delve deeper. Mr. Fenny, big up to you, my man. Never. You said you only wanted Olise, and if we did, the window would be exactly. Now, my man watches me. My man watches me. I said, if you just get Olise, that's a blockbuster. That's already a blockbuster situation for me, because for me, Olise was a game changer. I remember I said, just bring me Olise on that right side, and that could be a game changer for us. Olise, Palmer, Jackson, do whatever and other nonsense that you were doing, no problems. Get me a game changer. Olise for me was a game changer. You could disagree, and that's fine. But for me, he was a game changer. He brings goals, he brings assists, top player. Olise wanted to come to Chelsea. Olise wanted to come to Chelsea. All I said, get me that. After that, if you want to get a solid defender, brilliant. And if you can have a backup striker, brilliant. But bring me a game changer. The real Kevin K. Ms. Maresca needs to put pressure on the board in his press conferences, but he just goes along with everything. And in the end, it will be him that will get the chop. We need impact players in general. But see, the real Kevin K, he don't care if he gets the chop. He's got a 5-year contract. He's got a 5-year contract. Enzo Maresca has a 5-year contract. He's going to get paid anyway. It don't matter. It's on our owners and our directors' best interest to make sure we collaborate with the manager. You've given the manager a 5-year contract. It's in your best interest to sit down with him, figure out how he wants to play, and give him those tools. So look, I'm happy that we are all the players that are linked to potentially leave the football club. I'm happy because they need to go. But see how we are getting linked to, as Shervin saying here, big up to Shervin. Miz, if we sign Garnacho, I might stop watching football altogether. I can't with these directors. See the level of links. Garnacho, ladies and gentlemen, this is not a BS. Ornstein reported it. Matt Law reported it. We are so dumb as a football club. We are actually picking up the phone and contacting Man United and asking about Garnacho's temperament, if that has gotten better. You see Garnacho's brother on social media. You want to have this guy within the Chelsea fan base. This guy's going to run amok. Garnacho's brother. And Garnacho himself, this guy, don't worry about his football. Like, his football is questionable. His shenanigans, all the shenanigans that Garnacho is up to, we want that. The fact that we are even inquiring about Garnacho makes me sick. Then who else? Adeyemi. Guy who's on a regular injured. His injury list is several pages. He's okay. He's talented. He's got some talent, but he's inconsistent. There's no difference in getting Garnacho. He's not a needle mover. Gittins is all right. Fair enough. Gittins is fine, but Gittins not leaving Dortmund now, man. Dortmund in big mess, and Gittins is an important player for them. He's not leaving now. It's just not going to happen. Dortmund are Champions League finalists. They're 10th in the Bundesliga. They're not letting go Gittins, who's an important player for them. So we have all of these players who are doubtful. Colwell's doubtful. Chalobah, player that was banished from the first team. Enzo Maresca was forced. was forced to say, look, we wanted to get rid of Chalobah for PSR reasons. For PS, do you know how awful that sounds? Can you imagine for the player? We wanted to get rid of you because you're going to bring pure profit, which is going to help the football club. It's business. It's just business, Chalobah. It's business. And now we're crying back and had to bring him back because we're in trouble in terms of our defenders. And we've already apparently let him know that don't get too comfortable. You're going to leave in the summer. We're making money from you. But if it is in regards to PSR, why was he not allowed to train in the first team? Is that a stipulation in order to pass PSR that he can't train with the first team? Why did we treat him like that? Why did we treat him like a piece of crap? Didn't take him to the preseason tour. Is that because of PSR? PSR said we can't do that to him. We didn't allow him to train with the first team. PSR stipulates that a player, when they're up for sale, can't train with the first team. What's Ben Chilwell doing? What's Ben Chilwell doing? Why did Ben Chilwell go to preseason? Jack Minion saying we wanted to sell him. Well, didn't we want to sell Chilwell? We didn't want to sell Chilwell, yeah? We didn't want to sell Chukwuemeka, yeah? So now Chalobah, he's going to start. He's going to start. Definitely, he has to start. And along with him, maybe it's Tosin. Who knows? Maybe it's Tosin. So all of a sudden, we don't have the depth that we all talk about. Yeah, we got depth. We got depth. We got such good depth. All of a sudden, we don't have depth. We don't have depth. Our depth are not good, or they want to leave. We want to leave. People still trying to justify the whole Chalobah situation. Look, no reason is good enough to be banished from first team training. You can leave. You'll be up for sale. But to be banished from first team training, why is that? Why? You can't use any of the facilities, first team facilities. Why? You can tell me, no problems. But why are you doing this? But we still have people that are trying to justify it. Okay, fair enough. No problems. Keep justifying, man. Keep justifying while we keep dropping points. Big up, my man, Nazdinho. How is there hope if we sign kids for F's sake? Show me a bunch of kids that are capable of winning silverware. There's none. There's none. I said this a long time ago. Show me a team that has won with kids. Big silverware. With kids. A whole heap of kids. Which club out there has done this? I'm talking about major honors. It's mad. It's mad. Sterling, Sanchez, Desasi, Chilwell, Buddy Shield should have all been the first ones to be banished from the first team. Yeah. Desasi, another one that went to preseason, didn't do anything there, didn't feature because he was carrying an injury, but he went. He still went. And now 6 months later, we're getting rid of Desasi. Whose plan was all of that? Who's doing all of this planning? Look at this. Look at this. You need to back the team entirely or not back them at all. I'm tired of fans complaining every window and after every game. This is a young team that slowly will get to the top. Estevao is coming too. What did I just say maybe about 10 minutes ago about basic thinking? What did I just say? No. Nearly 200 of you guys are live. You guys let me know in the live chat. This statement from Victor, how do you feel about this? How do you feel about what Victor just said? How do you feel about what Victor just said? Victor's only talking about complaining after every window, after every game. Victor's forgotten what happened, first season under the new ownership, second season under the new ownership. Victor's forgotten all of that. Victor's not cared about. He doesn't care. Victor doesn't care about the fact that we don't have a front of shirt sponsorship. Victor doesn't care about that players that we bought last window where he talks about, majority of them looks like wants to leave or they're not good enough. Victor doesn't care the fact that we are winless in 5 games. Chelsea Football Club, winless in 5 games. Victor don't care about that. And Victor's saying, we'll slowly get back on top because we got Estevao coming. We got 18-year-old Estevao coming next season. We'll get back on top. You tell me. You tell me how I'm meant to feel about all of this. You tell me. But this is why the owners and the sporting directors, this is why they breathe. This is why they live. They live for fans like Victor. They live for them. Because our owners and our sporting directors, they know that there are several Victors out there. All they got to do is just reach out to these Victors and keep giving them these dopamine hits and keep making them believe. And they're the ones who are going to legitimize all of this from the ownership, the sporting directors. Us, the sporting directors and owners, they don't care about us because they don't want to hear any of this. They want to hear Victor. They want to hear Victor. Look at Victor. The more Victor talks, the more he's making himself look like a fool. Continue, Victor. Continue. Man City had 1 in 14 games, Miz. It can happen to anyone. I'm a big Chelsea fan. I just have perspective. Victor once again looked at Man City, 1 win in 14. He's completely overlooked the fact that Man City have won the past 4 Premier League seasons. He's completely overlooked that Man City has won the past 6 out of 7. Am I right? How many has Man City won Premier Leagues since Pep Guardiola has come through? 6 out of 7 seasons. He's overlooked the fact that they've recently won Champions League. He's overlooked the fact that they've won plethora of trophies. He's only focused about the 1 in 14. He's only focused about that. Because Victor can't think any bigger than that. He can't think any bigger than that. He's completely washed away all the success Man City has had, and he's only focused on the 1 in 14, and he's comparing that with Chelsea. This is what we're dealing with. This is what we're dealing with. We're never going to win anything substantial like this. Honestly, we're never going to win anything substantial like this. Maybe we deserve it, man. Maybe we deserve it. You know, when you have people like the other guy that commented, when you have this guy, when you have several more I've seen on live chat, maybe we deserve it, man. Maybe we deserve it. Maybe this is what we deserve. Maybe this is what we deserve. Maybe this is what we have to appreciate. Jeremy, big up to you, my man. Miz, remember when we were asked to judge the owners after a 4-window period? Well, look at us now. Yeah, no one wants to talk about that though, Jeremy. I understand. I understand, Jeremy. Literally not that long ago. Literally not that long ago, the owners said, Judge us after 4 windows. Well, 4 windows have gone by. And look where we are. Look where we are. Now what's the new thing? Estaval's coming next season. Estaval. Putting all that pressure on an 18-year-old. Look at this. Victor don't want to see this, Enzo Fernandez. Look at this. Victor don't want to listen to this. Man City just had one bad patch to transform their team with Marmoush and co. Apparently, they're going to sign another midfielder, according to Fabrizio. Yeah, the Cambiaso from Juventus. Man City didn't wait for 4 or 5 windows, and they transformed. They brought in big players. They're not messing about. And they still got serious level players in their team. Good luck. Good luck to us. Good luck to us, man. Honestly, good luck to us. Milo K, big up to you, my man. City got Marmoush while they have Haaland. Scored 17 goals, 5 assists first half of the season. This is who you want Chelsea to compete with. They saw their issues, bought 2 DF and a striker. Look at us. But now you're complaining. You're complaining. You either back or you don't back. You either fully back or you don't back. What is this nonsense? This is absolute nonsense. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to slowly wrap things up. The real Kevin K. Datro Fofana had his loan terminated. That's our... Wow. Really? Is that the latest news? Who terminated his loan? Where'd you get that news from? Where did that news come from? Is that for real, guys? David Datro Fofana's loan's been terminated. Can someone confirm that to me? David Datro, real Kevin K, can you give us a source? Where are you getting this from? Where are you getting this from? Mr. Fenny, there are serious organizations, so they neglected the first summer window and are trying to rectify it quick. Yeah, they're not messing about. They're not messing about. I will post the tweet in here, Miz. It came from a Turkish journalist. Okay. All right, let's see if any of the Chelsea journalists talk about this. That will be, wow, what a disaster that would be again as well. Yeah. Loan being terminated. It's mad. It's mad. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, big up to each and every one of you guys. Smash up the like button before you go. If you're here for the first time, subscribe and hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. I'll try my level best to do the watch along for Newcastle versus Bournemouth. I think I will do that, inshallah. So do look out for that. I'm going to have some dinner. My parents are here, so we're going to have some dinner. And I'll catch you guys soon. Lots of content coming today. If you missed out on all of the content yesterday, do check it out. There's a whole heap of talk about Garnacho and all sorts of stuff. So do check out. You're going to enjoy it. And then, yeah, I'm going to keep you guys up to date about everything that is latest. Until next time, everyone. Take care. See ya. Goodbye.